So the outcomes are different than your why. So your why is like, why are you doing USANA? Like, what are the deeper things that you want to create? So just as an example, right? I might say my why is to have people be excited about the life that they live, and to give people, more purpose in their life, and to provide my unborn children with the lifestyle that would, that would be amazing, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then you can go and work with, you really should figure out what your why is, and then work with Mia or William or Friscal, or Alessandro, and help you go deeper.
Yep.
Right? Because one of your associates might say, my why is I want to be financially free. And it's like, okay, amazing. That's something amazing that you want for yourself. Like, why is that important? Oh, well, it's important because I want to be able to, be free to do more of what I love. It's like, wow, that's amazing. I love that. Why do you want to be free to do more of what you love? Like, what's important about that? Right? If you had more time to do what you love, what would that then make possible? And help you go deeper and deeper until you find the layer at which you become deeply moved by what you're doing. Because I can promise you, if you get really clear about that, motivation is not a problem. Right? Being, doing the things that you were talking about earlier, right? Those are things that will naturally arise out of being really touched, moved, and inspired by your why. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. It's okay. So this is an area to really work on, right? So we have the question, we have the why questions. Okay. So I think it would be great. So for next week, when you come on the call with your weekly action plan, have like something where it says your why, like have something written out that's a statement about, what it is that you want to create. You've seen the formula, right? The questions that you can ask and answer. Have you seen those?
Yeah. Sorry? The formula?
Have you seen the questions that you can answer to uncover your why?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, I will share these with you. And if you need to go through this with somebody, then just schedule a time to go through it with them. I sent that to you. Okay, so can you work on that and have that updated by next week, Fiscal?
Sure, I will.
Okay, great. Okay, now how about what are you proud of doing last week?
So, if I be honest, what I'm proud, I think start from Monday until today, so I can be consistent to doing my DMO. every 6 p.m. power hour. I can attend power hour to take action.
Okay, so what you're proud, so one of the things that you're proud of doing last week is consistently attending the power hour.
Yeah.
Okay, great. What else?
What else? I also talked to Bunga, my downline Bunga, and she have some problem, and I gave her advice, and she's really happy when I share what I know, what I have to her, and she said thank you to me.
Okay, good. So you're proud of sharing with Bunga and helping her deal with something that she was having trouble with in her life.
Yeah.
Okay, great. What else are you proud of?
I can help also in personal or anything.
Yeah, just whatever you're proud of.
Yeah, actually, I gave my grandma the supplement, and she really happy, and she really like thankful for me because I gave her, and also I gave to my sister. She had a GERD, and when she consumed the Usana, and she never feel pain anymore. Yeah.
So you're proud of being
also
help your grandmother and who's the other person? Your sister?
Yeah, my sister.
So you're helping them with their health.
Right.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And also my relationship with my brother and my sister is really good now, because when we had our parents, I mean, maybe because we still kids and we don't know what is a good or not, but when we don't have parents anymore, and they are in the island, and I'm in Jakarta, so we really connected, and sometimes we call each other and really get more attention with each other, and I'm so happy for that. My relationship to them.
Yeah. Wonderful. So you're proud of being able to really strengthen the relationship with your brother and your sister.
Yeah. And also, I just bought my sister a new phone because she going to university in online, and she need new phone, and I bought to her, and she really happy, and I just feel happy inside.
That's great. So you're making a real difference with your family, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I really get that helping other people and making a difference for other people is something that's really important to you, Fiscal. Okay, great. So what did you learn last week that you can apply this week when it comes to growing your business?
Actually, from you, Coach Nathan, because like this is like responsibility for me, and when you edify me in a training session like in Power Hour, and you also invite me to have to lead the training, and I think that is really helped me a lot when you edify me and you invite me to sharing my progress, and also to lead this training. Actually, I just see myself why I can say good things to people, but uh, do I did I do what I share, what I tell them, and it's like a responsibility. So that's why this week when I have a free time, I really join the Power Hour session to to see myself. Hey, you just tell people you have to take action, and you have to also take action.
Got it. So one of the things that you learned was that, well, what I heard two things in there. One is that by me inviting you to share your story, it made you feel more like responsible and accountable for doing what you said that you would do.
Yeah.
Like actually doing what you're sharing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing that I heard you say was you want to be asking other people to do those same things. So you have to be doing those things so that you can then invite them to do the same thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like I don't want to lie. So
Yeah. Well, that's called being in an integrity. So we'll sort of continue to help you guys understand what integrity means, things like that, right? But that means integrity means doing what you said that you would do, right? It creates like we call it congruency, right? There's a match between your words, like what you say, and what you do.
Yeah.
And it's a very powerful example for the people that are in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So what actions do you see that you can take this week based on being able to see that?
Sorry, can you explain more about that?
So based on what you just shared, right? What actions can you take based on what you learned?
Contacting people more and more.
Well, you can contact people. Yeah. And how do you make sure that you do?
Yeah, so now actually I make my schedule every morning at 8 p.m. At 8 a.m. my personal power hour, and before I never did. I just make in my schedule, but from today, tomorrow, and next I will doing my demo session.
Okay, great. And could you invite could you invite the other people that you're working with to actually to do the same thing?
Sure, I will.
Yeah, this would be very powerful, right? So what you learn for yourself, you can give it to Bunga, the other people that you're working with, right? You can share powerfully with them about what the DMO is making possible for you. And then you make a request. Say, listen, I want you to be on the calls so that you can get the same experience. This is leadership.
And also I just met people from trading, and the three lady, I mean one lady and also the two girls come to visit me to approach me, And you know what? And I can see I can see how I'm very calm, and I don't say straight to them I don't want to join, but I give them the opportunity, another opportunity to see use an opportunity. And I'm so happy last night. And I'm so happy last night because they want to approach me, but I have power to provide them another opportunity.
Right. So you had the
And
courage and the confidence to be able to share back with them.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So just to go back to what we were saying before, who can you invite to get on the power hours this week, Fiscal?
Okay. Actually, Bunga, but her schedule always different. I always invite her, but I have idea to invite. Do you know Bagus and also Anton? I will invite them.
Okay. And then
I will
also,
talk
if Bunga can't make the 6 p.m., then you can schedule a time to do it with her personally.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So the next one is, this week you are focused on improving your belief in one of these areas: self, network marketing, company, or products.
Yeah, I will.
So you read the question to me.
Sorry, I read the question for you.
Can you read it out loud?
What are my three most important? This week I am focused on improving my belief in Circle One. I will do this by reading, listening, or watching. Self networking, network marketing, company, and products.
Do you understand what that means? What it's asking you?
Can you repeat?
Do you understand what this is a question? So this is saying, it's asking you, this week, what area are you going to focus on? And it's saying choose one. So you
Reading. Reading.
Okay, reading. And what area are you going to work on? Self, network marketing, company, or the products?
Products.
Okay, great. So what are you going to read to help you build your belief in the products?
Sorry, coach. Where?
So you have chosen you want to read, okay?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you said you want to build your belief in the products, is that right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. And you can either do that by reading, listening, or watching videos. Which one do you prefer?
Reading the products.
Okay. So my question to you is, what excuse me, what are you going to read that will help you build your belief in the products?
Essentials.
Okay. And where will you read that?
Ask the scientist.
Okay, good. So this week, what you're saying is you will read on Ask the Scientist about the cell essentials.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So the reason why we're going through this is because you've now just given your word to doing that this week, Fiscal. So next week on the call, right, Mia and Alessandro are going to be asking you whether you did what you said that you would do.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And the reason why we want you to fill out this form and send it to the group in advance is because then it would be in writing.
Okay.
Okay. Then they would then next week when we get on the call, we could look at your form this week and see Okay. Did he do what he said he was going to do like that? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, your face just did something weird.
No, it's really a really good challenge for me. So
Okay. Okay. It looked like you hit your knee on the table or something. Okay. Okay, so you're going to read Sell Essentials on Ask the Scientist. Okay, great. Now, what are your 3 most important goals this week?
to work with Bunga,
Mm-hmm.
to my goals is to to make many discovery call,
How many?
as many as I can.
Choose a number. It's more powerful.
To
I invite you to choose a bigger number.
okay, how about 4?
Okay, great. So your goals is to create. And look, it's just a game, right? So if you're not a good boy if you do it, and you're not a bad boy if you don't. But it just creates something in your mind that will call you into. It will make you take more action. I promise.
Yeah, phone call is one call every other day. It could be possible. But fiscal is calculating and heritage.
Okay, great. What else? What else? So that's 2 goals.
And goals. Oh, goals! I can sell the product.
Okay, how many products would you like to sell?
For next week, 1 good for me.
Okay, so you're going to sell at least 1 product by next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then this last section here where it says new ideas, notes to self. Okay, this is a section where you can just write down any ideas that you have about ways that you can grow your business, or any questions that you have, or this would be a great area to write down areas where you would like to get coaching.
Actually, I really need accountability body. And just and actually I just really work with Bunga to have a good time to work together, but because she also have a problem with her schedule. And
so one of the things that you could do, Fiscal, is you could show her this weekly action plan, right? And you could actually get together with her once a week and just go through the weekly action plan.
okay.
Because she may have time, she may have a problem with her schedule, and she may not, right? It may be that she feels like, she's not doing a good job, or maybe she's not getting the results that she wants, or you never know, right? People make time for what's important to them.
Mm-hmm.
So you could really take on creating some inspiration with Bunga.
Okay.
And do you know how to create excitement and enthusiasm and inspiration in another person?
I can do it easy for me.
So how do you do it?
For Bunga first, I asked how are you and are you okay? And after that, I share my a little bit. No, I listen to their story, and then after that, when they say something, I can share to them and I ask what happened and I give them advice. So that's why, as usual, what I did to Bunga.
Okay, I got that, right, and I think you're doing a great job with Bonga. I just want you to know that I think it's amazing that you're working with her and you're taking on responsibility with her. It's amazing. So my question is, how do you create excitement with another person? Like, what do you need to do in order to create excitement with someone else?
How I'm doing? I show them. Should I show them the action plan?
You can show them the action plan. That'll help them. That'll help them see like ways that they can do it. But the way that you create excitement with another person is through sharing yourself.
Okay.
So you can share, for example, a problem that you used to have, and then what happened to help you overcome that problem, and then what you're excited about now. Like you could actually share with Bonga, you know, I used to have so many stories about I was busy and I didn't have time. And then, you know, I got coaching and I got to see that actually when I, you know, through being more consistent and participating more, it made a huge difference for me. I started making calls and now I'm like so excited to be able to participate in the power hours and the training. And it's made such a big difference, not only in my business, but also in my family. I'm like helping my family like that. So you share,
Yeah.
you just share, you share what's happening in your life.
Okay.
So when you give people advice, it doesn't create excitement. The only thing that
Yeah.
the only thing that creates inspiration is when people share themselves.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I would love for you to just share with Bunga the breakthrough that you've had with your family.
Okay.
Not because you want her to do anything or get her to do anything, whatever. Just practice sharing yourself. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, now on this third page, okay, this page is very important. Do you see the I don't have like a pointer. Do you see these sections that where the blue boxes are? Can you guys see the pointer?
Yeah.
My little arrow?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
we could see your cursor.
Okay, so you can see that as well. Okay, so over here, Fiscal, you write down all the numbers from last week. Okay?
Okay.
So when you're on the power hour, I'd love for you to like take notes. How many new people did I talk to? How many invitations did I send? How many follow-ups?
Okay.
And then what you'll do is you'll add them up and then you'll put them in here at the end of the week.
Okay.
So like where it says train here, like let's say you have a coaching session with Bunga, then you put one here with Bunga.
Okay.
Okay, then you can write her name just below it here. Now, if you help Anton and Bagus, then you can put their name here, and then your training would be 2.
Okay.
Okay. Now, everybody that you approach, these are the new people that you meet on the power hour every day. Okay. I want you to, in this box here, I want you to write the word new people, and then write down all the names of the people that you connected with on Instagram that week.
Okay.
Okay. And then in this box here, I want you to write invitations.
Okay.
Okay. And then write all of the people that you invited to a discovery call, or you sent them a video or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then this box here is for follow-up. And then if you enroll new people, you put them here.
Okay.
Okay. And then the training would be here. So you write Bunga, Agus, or if you do a coaching session with Mia, you can put that here. Like, these are the boxes where you're going to keep track of all the people that you're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because if let's say you have 5 people that you've sent videos to. Okay. Mia and Alessandro, they need to know that information. They can actually ask you. So say you have 5 people, one of them, his name is James, right? Mia will say, okay, Fiscal, tell me about James. What's going on with James? Right? So that you guys can figure out, okay, how's it going? What do you need to do next? Like that.
Okay.
So it makes what's going on in your business real. It brings it to life by actually giving the numbers names. And then Alessandro and Mia could then coach you on, what to do next, like that.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why it's really important for you to you can do one of two things. You can print these out. Okay.
Yeah.
It might be a better idea to like print off, let's say, 50 copies of this. It would probably
I have
be
it.
like,
I have it. Mia gave me.
okay, so print off a bunch of them and then fill them out and then take pictures of them and send it to the group with Alessandro and Mia before the call, so that you guys
Okay.
can go through the information.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And then you're going to find that when you write these things out, it creates life in your business. When it's just up here in your head, okay, you're just living in like the fantasy of what's happening.
Okay.
Okay. It's all conceptual. It's just in your mind. But when you write it down, it becomes real. Okay, so you can take that on?
Yep, I did.
Okay, great. Okay, so the last thing that you would do on a coaching call in a situation like this is I would just say, look, Fiscal, I'm really clear that you're making a difference with your family. It's really important to you that you impact the people that are close to you. And I'm so proud of you for taking action and just becoming more involved in your business.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. I mean, I'm so grateful to know you guys. It's free. It's free. I don't need to pay you. So thank you very much. You are
You're welcome.
you are blessed. You are blessing for me. So I am the person who will say thank you.
Oh, Fiscal, maybe you don't understand now, but you make a big difference for us, because we learned also how to teach what we're missing as a coach. Actually, I'm still not a coach. You are my first. You are my first rabbit, actually, and it's a big difference that you make in my life.
Get that?
Sorry?
Did you get that?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. important that you get it when people acknowledge you, because it really creates something for them when they really experience that you get their acknowledgement.
Thank you very much.
Okay, great. So we have like 4 more minutes. So why don't we just share a little bit about what opened up for you guys in the session today?
For me, it's really again feeling being at the beginning of the trip, of the journey. So much to learn, and I think in many work you start one work whatever after the school, and you do all your life the same work. And here in New Zealand, it's always different. Oh, and again. Oh yeah. Oh, it's true. And yeah, it's exciting. It's not only exciting, but the most exciting.
Great. So what opened up for you is that you're like again present to an opportunity to grow and learn something new. Something like that.
Yeah. So the risk is always that you slide, shift in a way, even if it's not a normal job, that you transform that like a job, you do the same. But no, if you go deep, you can learn every day, every training, oh yeah, it's true. I just thought about, oh yeah, I have to start that with Ellen, with Dimas, just.
Yeah.
And Fiscal is happy about that.
Well, and it takes something to be honestly, to be an accountability person. So being willing to hold other people to accountable and having a structure like this, it really takes something as a coach. Okay, how about you, Mia?
I just
Sorry, before Mia, sorry, but I have to leave straight. I tell you, at 5 I will share another call.
Okay.
I won't take more than 1 minute. I just want to say that what I just saw was a demonstration of cooperation where everyone trusts each other. The coach know what he's doing. The coachee is being coachable, and I'm grateful to experience that, because that's something that I wouldn't get in. And maybe if I'm not in USANA or if I'm not in STI, I would not experience that. And the experience make me humble, both as a leader who learned how to coach and also as a coachee to my coach. So the good thing is in USANA, you will be humble because you will be a leader and you will be your coach student. So I'm reminded every time about what I could do different, what I can improve.
Awesome.
So thank you.
Okay,
Wow.
so we need to, in order to get Alessandro where he needs to be. So only thing left to say, as Alessandro would say, is I love you, and you guys are doing a great job.
Yeah,
Love you
and
too. Bye-bye.
wait, guys, don't forget tomorrow I will sharing in USANA at 2 p.m. at 2 p.m. Jakarta time.
Okay. Oh, it's tomorrow, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, guys. Bye.